Hi everybody, I'm Nancy Kay. Thank you for tuning in. Today I'm going to show you how I made this cute little treat box. I made it using a Scor Pal, Scor-Tape, some dies, a stamp, and some paper from a paper pack from Die Cuts with a View. It opens up like this. Essentially it's two boxes that go together. So let me give you the dimensions and the scoring lines on how to put this together. So I've cut my two pieces of paper, one for the top and one for the bottom. My top piece is going to measure 4 5/8 by 11 3/4, and the bottom piece measures 5 1/2 by 11 1/2. And before I give you your scoring guides, I want to talk a little bit about your paper. If you have a paper that has a pattern that goes in a certain direction, for example, in this case, you see all my pineapples are pointing this way, and this is going to be the top of my box. So I want to make sure that pattern essentially is not upside down. So when I'm scoring, I'm going to be scoring on the short side and the long side. For my top box, I want to make sure that my pattern is going in the direction of my short score, pointing towards it. That's the top. For the bottom, it's different. As you can see, these leaves are all pointing this way, and this is going to be the bottom. So if I'm scoring on the short side, my pattern is pointing away from that. So that's just a little hint for you if you're working with paper that has a pattern that goes into a specific direction. To score for your top piece, you're going to score on the short side at 1 5/8. And then on the long side, you're going to score 1 5/8, 5 5/8, 7 1/4, and 11 1/4. And on your bottom piece, on the short side, you're going to score 1 1/2. On the long side, 1 1/2, 5 1/2, 7, and 11. And as you can see here, I've already scored and folded everything and burnished all the pieces. Now we're just going to cut flaps along the bottom. So as you can see here, I've cut along the bottom here to make notches for the flaps on both of my pieces, and I've also cut the little edge over here, this piece here. If you've done boxes or bags, that's pretty standard. I've got some Scor tape on my ends, and I'm going to start putting the boxes together. So you see I have my two boxes made, and they just fit right inside each other. And next I'm going to put this band around the outside. This was created just with a piece of cardstock that matched my color scheme here, and a strip of this green paper. And the scallop was made using this long scallop die. And I just glued the green on top of this pinkish reddish color. And the way I like doing a band like this, I like usually putting this strip on top of the top of my box, and then pinching one edge, and then manually folding it over, and getting a good crease there. And then just go around, pinch that edge, and manually fold and crease that. And I do that, I find I have a bit more control over where my creases are, and allows me to get a nice, accurate, and snug fit. And I will just attach it in the back. So I have the band on my box, and that's all completed. All that's next to do is make my little tag. And I did this using some Spellbinder dies and coordinating paper, as well as a little stamp I had. So I'll just put the tag together and attach it to the box. I'm using some foam tape on the back of 2 of these pieces. And there we have it. My box is all done, ready to be filled with treats for a little gift. Thanks for watching today. I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. Have a great day.